Hello car nuts! This week it's all about the enthusiast in you. We start with getting some new shocks from Bilsteins. Then enduro racing at night, it's gotta be SNF. Following that, it's about getting a waterless car wash. And finally, a sexy day with the super sexy Mercedes-Benz A250 Sport. Check it out. We've got an empty car park. We don't have bollards, but we have concrete pillars. Do not try this at home. And I hope you're buckled in because we're going in for a ride. All right, first gear in. Rev things up a little bit. Stopwatch ready. 3, 2, 1. 52.12 seconds. Okay, that's how much time it took. 52.12 seconds to go through this, well, makeshift slalom course at this basement car park. What we're going to try and find out is, the car currently has stock suspensions. We're going to go for something a little bit more racy and see if we can actually improve our time, because with better suspension and shock absorbers, we're actually going to improve our handling. So let's go and check it out. Forget spring potong and all that. We want to do it right. And to do it right, you got to go to the big boys. And when you're talking about aftermarket shock absorbers, really there's only one name that really rings a bell to any enthusiast out there. We're talking about German technology at its best here. It's those guys over there. It's Bilstein, and we're going to go and find out what does the product range look like, from the simplest to the hardcore. Big Boys Toys, and this is Toys R Us, and this is the catalog. I found it over there. Now, Bilstein range, check this out. I'm not kidding you. They have hundreds of applications, and this is, well, basically this is goes to show that they've made they're experts because they know exactly what to do for what car, where, in what application. It's all there. So I'm not going to go through this. I'm going to finish it until I'll take college lifetime. But I have Alan. Alan, how are you doing?
Hi,
Alan.
hi.
So Alan is going to tell us about that. This is just a small sample. This is one page of this entire range. This is madness. I thought you want to tukar spring, you just go tukar the spring, tukar the shock absorbers, and done. But why do we have to choose so many?
Because they have so many type of variety for all type of cars, you see. And from just normal suspension, which is the B6, up to the adjustable one.
Right, okay. So this is, this is entry level. This is hardcore superstar.
Yep.
Fantastic. But before we go into this, I just want to understand a little bit. If I want to change my shock absorbers, why should I go for aftermarket performance shock absorbers like this, as opposed to, say, something which normally comes with my car, an OEM product?
Basically, the standard OEM absorber is more on comfort, and if, in terms of performance, it doesn't really help much.
Okay.
So that is why we need Bilstein to get the best out of the standard car.
Right. Okay. So it's oomph lah.
Definitely.
It's definitely oomph, yeah? Okay. But oomph how? As in better handling, better ride, what?
Definitely, when you have aftermarket shocks, the car definitely is slightly more firmer than the standard one. Which this is what the car enthusiast looking for.
Enthusiast one, yeah? Firmer, because firmer means better handling.
Better handling, yeah.
Got it. Okay, understood. You understand that, right? If you don't, then you should be watching the show more often. Okay, this I know. This is a B6, right?
Yep.
So this is entry level.
Yep.
The most popular, well, this and the B8 are the two most popular models that you have.
Yep.
Why? Because it's very straightforward.
Yep. And this is basically for starter where you want to upgrade the shocks. This is the most basic one, which is the spot absorber performance shocks.
Right, I see. Okay. Very easy to identify. Bilsteins, yellow, blue.
And it's always made in Germany.
And it's always made in Germany. Why got fake ones?
So far, we don't see any
Okay,
yet.
good. We don't want to see
Yeah.
fake ones. Okay.
Yep.
So that's basic entry level, and then we go up to. This is a
This is a new product.
Uh-huh.
This is by Bilsteins. They call it the B6 Adjustable Tan.
adjustable. So that's
Yep.
non-adjustable. This
Yep.
is adjustable.
Yep.
Okay.
Basically, it's so simple. You could adjust the damping rate from number 1, which is the softest, up to number 10, which is the most firmest.
The firmest.
Yeah.
Okay.
And this is more to the for individual liking, where if you prefer to have 1, which is more softer, or you can put 5 in the medium, where it's firm and comfort, and 10, basically you can just bring it to the track and whack it.
Then we are going up to what's this?
Okay, this is a basically this is a B12. This is basically it's a B8 shocks with the IBUX springs. They call it a B12.
Ah,
Yep.
okay. So B8 is like what I said earlier, lah, the
Yep.
more popular ones. Very straightforward, but it's got good springs. It's got
Yep.
IBUX springs.
Yep. This is a new product by Bilsteins where we call it the B12 PK. It's a B12 Pro kit where it's a combination of Bilsteins and IBUX together.
And then you depart from the yellows and you go into the chromes and the silvers. What's this?
Okay, this is a B14, which is a adjustable height.
Height.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And basically,
so is this also adjustable damping rate?
no, B14 basically is not the adjustable damping rate.
So this is actually.
It's only for just height adjustable.
Why do you wanna? So height, is it purely for cosmetic?
Basically, yes, it is. This is, we call it the B16 ride control, and basically they have it comes with a button where you could adjust from soft to hard.
Got it. Okay, so we're done here. We're gonna go to the workshop where we're gonna fit the shocks onto the car, and then we're gonna take it for another spin around the track, well, our track, and we're gonna see how many seconds am I going to be able to shave off my initial time of 52.12 seconds. All right, let's go. Now this is the most exciting part because this is where I get to see them take off the wheels of my car, and I get to see what the old, probably very sagging suspensions look like right now, and that's where they put the fresh, brand new yellow and blue Bilsteins on. Now, if you want to do your adjustments, or if you're facing an unlikely situation where the shocks that you just got from Bilsteins are not doing the things that they're supposed to do in the way that you want it to, you can come back here to Sunway Damansara because this is the only officially appointed workshop that can do all these things for you. And it's always good to not take a shortcut and go with the bawah pokok cherry kind of workshop, because you don't know what they're going to do, right? You've made good investment on your shock absorbers, so you want to get the best results out of them, and these guys can ensure that you do get the best results that you're supposed to get. All right, so the immediate visual improvement is that the car now rides higher, right? Because I was effectively riding on dead suspensions before. But now we're gonna take it back to our track and see if, with the new suspension setup, I'm going to get the legendary mini go-kart handling that minis are known for. So let's go. Same spot. Stopwatch ready. Into first gear. Rev things up a little bit. Ready? 3, 2, 1, go. Taking the bends. And off we go. Are we gonna clock a better time than what we did yesterday? And 48.9 0.7. That is a whole 4 seconds quicker, and I am not kidding you. What did I tell you? So what Alan said to me yesterday when he was installing the thing was completely true. With the right amount of handling, you will get the right amount of handling prowess by having the right shock suspensions. And these set of shock absorbers were absolutely subliminal. I am not kidding you. We clocked 52.12 seconds, same cost, same conditions yesterday with the old dead suspensions, and with the new one, 48.97 seconds. I mean, for simple costs like this, I can shave off that much time. Imagine if I were to take this out for a proper track day. And like what I said in the introduction, as far as brands goes, and we're talking about shock absorbers, nothing beats Bilsteins. So there we have it. Hope you enjoyed the segment.